Hey guys, Boar, what do you think the best pet body is?
The pet that has good talents.
I mean like the best, like baseline pet body.
Yeah, whichever one gives the best stats.
I'm talking like when you're first starting off, like the type of pet.
Yeah, you want to start off with the type of pet. Oh, you mean like the type of pet to get
Yes!
in each school.
Holy crap!
So, on a technicality, let's get this out of the way, so we're not just saying this the whole video. If you want the damage, use a frill.
Yeah.
Use the frill.
Why don't you inspect element on that, Boar? Go to adjustments. 8 fire damage added? That's the best pet in the game, IMO.
And then 5 universal. This is the best damage pet for every school except for
Ice
Myth,
and Life.
No, Myth and Storm.
Oh.
Myth and Storm. Okay, so now that that's out of the way,
Yep, that's done. We're gonna get into
with fire, the best fire body pet.
Okay, this one.
This is a good one. The Kookaburra is very good because it gives you a blade, and it also gives you Meteor Strike, which is
Early level, brand new wizard, having Meteor Strike, mwah, fantastic. I mean, you get it at like level 20.
yeah.
But you can have it even earlier than that if you utilize this pet.
Yes, it'd be good for very low level noobs.
Yes. You'll already have a Fire Blade, but because you get it super early with fire, however, you'll have 2 Fire Blades that stack that early on.
And then this one is also another great option if you're fire. Ignore the reinforced. That is a pet talent that gives that. But the sun, what is this called specifically? Sun Serpent. It gives you a Fire Blade, a fuel, and a 7-pip version of Sun Serpent, which means you can cast it round 2. Which is kind of busted, honestly, because
Situationally, this could be useful. You cannot enchant it with an epic, unfortunately.
yeah.
But, situationally, I could see this being a good option. That's a handy-dandy little spell to have, daggum
Isn't it?
Boar, next school, of course, my favorite, Ice.
Oh, he just confirmed Ice is his favorite school. It's on record. I am going to snip that out and put it in its own special solo video short.
It is. It's my favorite.
And
Now let's get on with it. What's the best ice pet? Mine, of course. Look how drippy. It has the ice logo on him. You see that little knight? How cool he is?
yeah, he is pretty cool.
Just kidding. It's also the Frillasaur.
It's also the Frillasaur, but let's eliminate that also. This is a pretty good one here, the Isodactyl. It's easy to get. Gives a Ice Blade, and this is the big one. I like Hellhound. 120 damage per pip over 3 rounds. What else in Ice is going to get close to that?
Nothing.
It's
Nothing. Nothing.
It's good for PvP and then certain cheating bosses, and you get the Tower Shield.
Yes.
This is also a pretty good pet to have if you're in Ice, because you're never going to be hitting, so you're probably going to be setting. And it's good to have a blue card blade for Sharpened Blade, so you can triple stack your elemental or spirit blades when you're setting.
You know how fair that is to say, oh, look at how good this ice pet is. Like saying, do you know how good the air is for every perk, like for this specific person right here? Of course it's good. That's a good pet for every school.
And then
You gotta milk ice. We gotta just give it something here.
and then this knight, it's very cool, and it also gives an ice blade, which is, I don't know. You either need to go one of 2 routes. Route 1 is all damage with a frill, or you need an item card blade.
Yeah.
Do you want to argue that your little knight's cooler than my...
He is cooler. He is cooler.
My miniature dinosaur?
He's cooler. Dinosaurs are freaking lame and overplayed. Knights are cooler than dinosaurs.
Oh my god, so you just confirmed Avalon is better than Azteca.
That's a very hard call, actually, I hate them both.
We'll just clip that out. That knights are cooler than dinosaurs.
Yeah.
And every little kid under the age of 8 years old loves dinosaurs so much. And you're saying Avalon's better than that.
Yeah.
Avalon's the top tier world.
I am not. Let's compare 2 pieces of shit. Whichever one's less smelly is a piece of gold, according to this delusional.
No, I just gave you the basis that everyone loves dinosaurs.
Yes, you do. 8-year-olds love dinosaurs, everybody. Guess which one Storm is? It's also the Frillasaur.
It's also the Frillasaur.
It's also the Frillasaur.
But we'll say on this one, it's a different Frillasaur. So if you're making a Storm pet, do not do the same one you did for Fire and everyone else under the sun. You want a Scaly because the set bonus is different. It gives 6 for Storm. The Fire one gives 5 universal, so you're losing 1 damage if you go the other way.
Which is absolutely critical. Because soon they're making the damage cap 260, and you ain't getting close to that.
Okay, forget about the Scaly and whatever. Any kind of frill. Forget about
it. Okay, forget about it, Mikey.
This right here.
Ultra Rain Core? The Rain Core.
The Rain Core. Look at the... He rains. You're fired. But, anyways... After whatever that was, look at the item cards this core gives you. A Stormblade, 140 per pip over 3 rounds.
That is awesome, because Storm can never get a DOT of any kind.
Yeah, and then you get Darkwind for 35%. So even if you're just supporting a Storm, if you're in a raid and you're like Elf Hitter support, you get a blue card Stormblade and a blue card Storm Bubble.
That's fantastic.
That's 2 ginormous achievements.
I have that same pet that was trained up, Boar, the exact one you have, mind you. Yeah. And that was the best pet until I found out about the Frillasaur, which gives you 16 quintillion more damage. There was one thing I used on my Storm, and that was a Leviathan.
Yeah.
If you want to click on him, Boar, I have it equipped.
Yeah, so I'm not rocking anything but a Rain Core. That's how much I love this little guy.
Click on O'Kane Goldfist, and let's check out his daggum pet. It's there! Ultra Deep Leviathan. No, you hit control.
I was seeing where you get it from. Dr. Egghead in Celestia.
Dr. Eggman?
That might be good to take into a raid because you can hit for 935 with round 2.
With 7 pips and removes a blade. And you get a Storm Blade and that useless little disarm spell. But I mean, it's added just for fun. You get a Storm Blade.
One thing about these 2 pets is that if you're not a... Dude's just chugging viciously mid-monologue. Just...
I figured you were going to talk for a minute so I could have a second to drink.
The bad thing about these pets is that you have to be a Storm Wizard to use them. So if you're dual schooling, these are out of the question for a Storm. You'll have to do something else, like... I think a Gulcher. Is a Gulcher Storm only? Do you have any Storm Gulchers?
I do. I do.
Put it on.
I have them on.
Let me see.
Oh yeah, exit out of the whole friends menu so that we can...
I had to let it refresh. Okay, so this Gulcher may be better.
Depending on your preference.
I'd say the Gulcher is better. You get the blade, you get this Windstorm that stacks with your current Windstorm, but the bad thing is that the bubble is the critical and pierce bubble.
I dislike the critical pierce bubble. I prefer the damage.
So would you rather would you rather have a damage bubble or would you rather have Windstorm? That's the answer to your question for which pet's better. Because this little damage thing is situational. And let's just say that this may be the worst pet I've ever seen anybody wear ever. This one that Core's rocking that he
What's wrong with it?
Took to Mega for some unknown reason. He got a pierce? What did you get?
This is what you call a raid pet.
That is not a raid pet.
That is what I had to use. Times were tough back in '95. That's me and Uncle Bill just trying to survive a cotton farm.
In the Great Depression?
In the Great Depression.
No one on Earth was going This is my raid
Nobody's going to understand that reference.
This is my raid pet. Look at that. Oh, beautiful. And then I'm going to put a pierce right here.
No, you ain't got it yet. Yours is worse than mine. Yours is worse than mine.
I need the Dinkelberg, and this is where I'd put my pierce.
If I had one. If I had one.
Let me see if I can chug 5 gallons of water in a row like you just did.
You were mid-monologue. I'm going to throw up. You know what's the best balance pet? Also the Frillasaur.
The Frillasaur.
The Frillasaur, 5 universal damage, you know, that one. But what's other than that, Boar? Which one other than that would you say?
It is, obviously, this one here.
The Snappy Griffith?
Obviously.
Because you get the Balance Blade, the Lemuria Tri-Mirror. You could hit this. That would be nice.
Hold on, I gotta pee.
What do you mean you gotta pee?
I had to pee after chugging that bad.
I'm leaving this in.
We had some technical issues.
He had to piss.
I had to pee very bad because I drank the world's largest bottle of water.
I'm gonna have to leave that in now. That part of you drinking from you saying that.
Oh, God.
Okay, continue.
I regret that very deeply.
I don't know why you did it. You had nothing to prove to anybody.
Well, Mom ain't raised a quitter.
Hit click. I'm holding control.
This is...
Now go over here.
What have you done?
There you go.
This is obviously, like, leaps and bounds, the best balance pet, hands down.
Fit, Balance Blade, and a rank 7 AoE.
Busted.
That's excellent.
You can convert and not have to hit balance on balance.
Yes. You do not ever get an AoE that is not that for not less Shadow Pip gained.
The Possum is also very good, though. But you only get blades. You
Yeah,
get
that's terrible.
Balance Blade, Blade Storm, and Dragon Spear.
It's not terrible.
You're not allowed to trap. This would be better. And then also this one, Gobbler Ball. You get a Balance Blade and an Elemental Blade. Busted on both accounts.
Boar! No! I just dropped my spoon. I caught it with my feet. Boar?
That's even worse.
Mid. We have Frosties, by the way.
We have been... our producer, Jamie, brought us some Frosties.
We got some Frosties. I drank a Coke. He had 6 gallons of water in one sip. We're cooking.
I didn't think I was going to make it.
Yeah. On to the next. Mid.
Mid.
What's the best one to y'all? Of course, it is the Frillasaur yet again.
Equip that Frillasaur. Let me inspect.
Give me a second. I'm going to put it on and put on my Trumpy Bronto.
Let's take a look at that boy right there.
Click on me. Click on me.
So, this is the reason on Myth, you use a different pet. It gives 6 Myth damage specifically. The Fire one, again, gives 5 universals. So
Myth and Storm, Myth and Storm, Storm and Myth, they get 6 instead of 5.
Yes. So Myth, you want a snappy Frillasaur.
Yes.
But enough with the dinosaurs. Equip that other boy. Let me see him.
My raid pet would be this boy. What? I have several. Check out this pet I just quipped.
Just quipped.
Just put that motherfucker on.
Okay, so this one I believe is the best Myth pet. Especially if you're doing anything that involves setting.
I agree. Myth Blade, Fint, rank 7 Basilisk. This is just like the balance pet, but different.
I should murder you.
Boar, let's go on to the next. This is my raid pet. You gotta exit out. I said exit.
You got on to me earlier for clicking off.
Well, you exited the whole game last time.
Okay, this is pretty busted.
This is my raid pet. Blade Trap Aura.
This is very good for raids, specifically, and, I might add, Boar made this pet.
He did.
Fun.
And he
I slaved.
unsolicited. Just made the pet. I didn't even ask for it. He got on my account, made the pet, and this is the best raid pet to ever exist in the whole raid history.
Ever. Double pierce, double damage, reinforce.
And it's mine. You made it. You spent all the time to make it, and it's mine. I think I'm going to throw it in the trash just to you
I
all.
can already see eyes into the bottom. How come it only has 4 talents, but it doesn't have the mighty adjustment for going up? I don't know, because it got Hardy. How was Hardy in the pool? Don't know. Why was it in there? Don't know. Thought it was copied. But this is perfect. He's at max damage, pierce, all that yada yada.
Wait, what?
But let me add that this trap is a trap all, and it's 0 pips, which is just better than Windstorm.
Oh my god!
That is racism if I've ever seen it.
Oh my god, Boar!
What are they doing to my kind?
Oh god!
That's rude. Elizabeth Raventhorn.
How could you do this?
That's rude.
Elizabeth.
How could you do this, Elizabeth?
Stay here, listen. Huh?
If I could type, I'd be a dangerous man.
Boars are friends, not right.
Elizabeth is so confused.
Learn. Get better. He is unwilling. I see it in his eyes.
As a fellow boar, this saddens me.
His unwillingness. I can't believe she wasn't AFK.
I know.
I thought she was AFK.
I wish I had a boar or something.
We're just completely harassing this poor person. Are we just gonna change realms? Or?
LOL. Now let's go up here and let her.
Yeah, yeah. And then we walk off, and then we're just staring at a wall for no discernible reason. After
life, it comes at you fast.
You wouldn't believe what the best life pet is.
It is
the fucking Frillasaur yet again.
But other than that, what is it? I like this possum.
I do also like the possum. It is exquisite cool.
It is just like the balanced possum.
We're talking Life Blade. That's excellent. The Blade Storm, that is excellent.
And this Life Piercer?
Mm-hmm. That's delicious. Kind of like this Frosty via Wendy's. We're sponsored, by the way. We make 6% commission on every one you purchase.
Yeah, we're sponsored by Frosty, not by Wendy's.
Mention that Antec sent you. Don't say our names.
We didn't do it.
Yeah, Antec.
It was our fourth member.
Our third and fourth members are and Tech.
Yeah. Look at this insanity that I did, though. I made this pet first, and it's a scaly Frillasaur, and it gives the set bonus of 4 life damage.
Why would...
But I wasn't satisfied with that, so I upgraded from Xena to Zeus, and now this one gives the set bonus of 5 universal damage.
Why would they make the ice and life ones 4 when there's a universal that gives 5? Why do they hate life and ice so dearly, especially ice?
But I had to remake that pet specifically to get 1 more damage because that put me on the nose. 200 damage on a life wizard.
Delicious.
Delicioso. 11,600 health, 200 damage, 40 resist, 1 billion accuracy, 44 pierce. Power pit.
Has your arm fully healed?
Not from jerking.
Yeah. Wondering when the cast got taken off.
I'm gonna be the king of the pirates! Believe it!
We're taking on water. Look at us. It's not a good time.
Oh God. Let's go to Triton Avenue. Let's go to Crab Alley. Let's go to Crab Alley real quick.
Every sidewalk. Keep going. Keep going.
Don't worry, Captain. We'll buff out those scratches. Let's hop in the water, Boar. Boar, your boat sucks.
It does suck. It is made out of lead because it's just glued to the bottom of this.
Not even 1 inch off the bottom of the ocean
Look
floor.
how hard I can push this.
Let's just say right after.
You just ruined my camera work. Let's put this.
Was that a freaking pixie? On a death wizard? Boar.
This is my energy pet. Look at that. The pierce failed. But I got the energy I needed.
Don't equip another pet. Keep the energy pet on. I shouldn't have to tell you this, Boar. You'll lose the energy.
5 damage on a...
Oh yeah, would you look at that? It's also the best death pet.
No, for real.
You didn't need us to tell you that, though, but the next best death pet would probably have to be the Gulcher.
Gulcher.
You just equipped the... I just told you. You just lost all that energy.
I'm not using it for anything. Anyways. Deathblade, Faint, Age of Reckoning. This is mid. This is terrible. This will never get used.
Yes. But the Blade and the Faint are immaculate, like always.
Busted. The only... Gulcher or the Griffin for death are the only logical options other than a Frillasaur.
Yeah.
Except good old-fashioned this guy.
Yep, he's pretty immaculate as well.
Good for setting, and a death is a glorified balance.
Yeah, Death is you could argue Death is a better support school than Balance,
Yeah.
and that's the whole friggin' utility of Balance.
Because Balance, yeah, they have Balance blades, but you know what Death has?
Bad Juju, which gives 10 extra %.
Death has two Balance blades.
Oh wait, no, it does not give 10 extra %.
It
It's the
gives-
same!
but double.
Yeah. Death just gets Balance Blade. So maybe Death is just superior.
Yeah,
And it gets the same freaking trap, too.
yeah.
Death and Balance get the same trap.
Death is a better support than Balance.
Yeah, all you're missing are Elemental Blade. And guess what? You can train that!
Oh, these traps?
Yeah, you can train that. You can train that. You can train that.
Trap. Oh.
This has been a tremendous episode of Cornbore Tech and Elizabeth. Do Cornbore Tech.
Ow! Go make these pets. It's double XP weekend for the 5th time this month.